Round 2 action of Super Rugby Under 16s is here as we welcome you to the beautiful Ballymore Stadium on Friday afternoon as Queensland battle Victoria. Big crowd building. What is a superb day for some running rugby. The Reds had the bye in week 1, so be eager to get their season rolling. They face a Victoria team looking to bounce back after going down 24-5 against the Force in the opening round. Good to have your company on Stan Sport and across our Rugby Australia channels. What should be an exciting afternoon of football. So much talent on show, and if you just joined us, the last cracker, the Reds and the Waratahs, the under-15s match before this one was an absolute beauty, and hopefully that trend will continue. It's a beautiful day, as I mentioned, 26 degrees. It is tough conditions, but the humidity is at 27%, so no doubt these sides will have to be well hydrated this afternoon. The Reds, their first game of the campaign, this is how they line up today. They have plenty of strike across the park, none other than their towering locks this afternoon. The number 4, number 5, Denver Bradford and Nathan Van Hasteen. They will bring plenty of height and velocity into their side. The back row of Greaves, Willis and Goodwin. The halves pairing of Harry Dowling and Charity Meredith from the Sunshine Coast. The centre pairing is one to watch, Arthi and Shanula ready to light up. And look out for James Smith at the back in the fullback position today. They are coached by Wilmar Duplessis. Their opponents today, Victoria, making the trek up to sunny Queensland, looking to strike a big-time win this afternoon, and they will have to do that up front. By many is the captain. He is leading the tone from hooker today. The back row is a good one, Greg Tavita. And look out for Toko in the number 8 jersey. The halves pairing is a good one, Ainga and Hamish Ward in the number 9 jersey to light it up. And look out for the centres, Sione Finau and Jeroni Fatapi, looking to do a job. They are coached by Thomas DeBuff here this afternoon. Of course, rugby keeps on coming. You take a look at the fixtures across the round for Super Rugby under 16s. We've got this match coming away very shortly. Then Sunday morning, the Waratahs and the Western Force on Pittwater Rugby Park will battle as well. So that should be an absolute beauty for round 2 of Super Rugby under 16s. It is good to have your company wherever you may be tuning in this afternoon. Jordan Hughes with you in commentary as we get set for a very exciting fixture, the Reds and Victorians. It's great to have Victoria in this comp, regardless of the Melbourne Rebels, of course, not in Super Rugby anymore, but the pathway system across Victoria is so important to maintain. So much talent have come out of the Victorian state over the years, so no doubt these young men have a chance to put their names up in lights, and then a pathway to professional programs is all within reach for the men from Victoria, and the same applies for the Reds. It's a clear pathway in Rugby Australia at the moment. They've got the 15s, the 16s, the 19s, Super Rugby Oz, all the way up to the Wallabies. It's all there. As you see the Victorians make their way out onto the field this afternoon. They are an imposing side, plenty of size and power across the forwards and the backs. There is the number 10, Lennox Ainga, out of the Wynnum City Rhinos. He'll be the man steering the ship this afternoon as the Reds make their way out to the park as well. And there's their number 10, Charlie Meredith, out of Sunshine Coast Grammar. A real nursery of talent. Of course, Tate McDermott, Wallaby, out of Sunshine Coast as well. So set to go for kickoff here at Ballymore Stadium. Super Rugby under 16s. It will be Victoria to get things moving. Max North, our man, in control with the whistle. Off and running in Brisbane. It's a short option and allowed to bounce a couple of times before collected there from the Queensland Reds. So they want to play the right end of the field and waste no time to get to a kick, as Meredith does exactly that. And it's not a bad option as well, as Sully takes some time and eventually sends that one into the stands. And that one was taken back, I believe, so we'll come back to where he kicked it from. That's a sloppy error from Noah Sully. So a chance now for the Reds for some set-piece attack in the opening 60 seconds. And Gaffney, his first assignment, finds the big man, Van Herstein. Now they go to the midfield through Chanula. Up towards the 22, he goes. Now they go through Gaffney again, out of the Brisbane Grammar School. Now they have a chance on the left-hand side here. Plenty of options, plenty of attack. Elects straight and goes straight to the middle. Cuts off his left foot. Oh, it's taken 90 seconds. And there's the opener, Arthur. Gets the Reds' first try. It's a lightning fast start from the Queensland Reds. Kyron Arthur. The opportunity was there and just elected to back himself. His play on the outside overrun it, which forced him back on the inside, and it worked out an absolute treat for the number 12. Pretty strong and abrasive through the midfield. And the Reds lead 5 points to nil, 2 gone. So the extra 2 is not good in the end. Just push that on the outside. The score remains 5 points to nil, 2.5 gone. And it's a superb start from the man in maroon. Inside the call and winding up and launching that one downtown. That's a fair purchase on that one. Oh, he sends it all the way. That's an absolute ripper. And the Reds will get this one back here. Absolutely money. 50-22. Thank you very much. And more taken at the front this time. So now the Rolling Moore look to get the rumbling as Gaffney has his mitts over it. Still pressing forward, a couple of bodies in their wake, but staying well contained. Gaffney staying patient for the time being as Victoria try to smother that one. They do a good job in the end, but does come out eventually. Arthur, he wants his second. He wants his second in as many moments. Will be denied. Arthur, now he lines it back to the big man, Van Herstein. The Victoria defence holding strong for the time being. And that one's ripped away, but ripped away illegally. No roll the call. And a clean scrum and a clean base to play off for the Reds. Now they go short to Chanula in the midfield. He gets crunched, ball and all. And Victoria will come up winners on that occasion from the side, the call. And that's a win. And they survive a promising charge once again from the Reds. So off the top come the Victorians. Their first real chance of ball and all. Tavita, the vice-captain, driven back in the tackle. As Hamish Ward goes digging for it. Now, Ainga. Cut pass is a good one. As the wingers look to get moving down the channels. Galloway goes pretty high into the contact and he's held up ball and all and eventually finds the turf. Leaves the pass. Ainga. One more now to Fiu. Big Leroy. Gets the legs pumping. Now looking to have a crack on the outside. Fatapi. The outside centre and the headgear this afternoon. 6.5 gone in this contest. 5 points to nil is your score. Up goes Greg. That's a wayward pass. It eventually scooped up there from Sully. Elects to hold on to the pill. Just outside the 40 as Ward has a snipe on his own. Needs some help here as the Reds attack the breakdown. The Victoria do well. But now the help comes from the Reds and they smother this ball. As Finau lays it back nicely. It's there for Toko. Nainga onto that right foot. Goes skybound. As James Smith takes that one cleanly and offers the same and pings a corner. Ward looks off at the same and he snipers that one straight down the throat. So here come the Reds with a bit of time and space. The man that kicked that 50-22 just moments ago, Charlie Meredith. Fair boot. Does that man. Smith gets it away nicely. Trinula, he straightens. Another Brisbane Grammar player in this side, but this time he coughs it up. So Vaimeni turns it over. The number 2 is lead from the front. Been the Victorian system, the Rebel system since under 13s. Questions of a high shot, and it's agreed upon by the referee. Inga just bends that one around the corner and finds the line. So the Rebels, in fact I should say Victoria, looking for a response. Vaimeni brings it around the corner and holds it up, and that one's left behind it. Scooped up eventually there from Galloway, the man from Endeavour Hills. And again, back-to-back high shots, and they're both on poor old Galloway. But he won't mind and gets a free shot for his side. Can have a shot at 3 here. Victoria, Hamish Ward's the man who's going to line up with it. Hamish Ward out of Brighton Grammar. About 38 metres right in front. And the crowd tells the story there. It's 2 points the difference. Victoria on the board. Meredith goes very deep off that kick and plugs a corner. Well taken there from Galloway, who brings it back. And again, he goes pretty high in the contact, but he does well to get the ground eventually. But he's turned it over on the way down as Tate Galloway. So now the Reds on the attack. And here goes Fitu. Shifting it, they go through Dowling. Now one more to Meredith. Beautiful pass over the top and untouched towards the corner. Seth Chapman brings it a bit closer for his kicker, and the Reds have their second. Charlie Meredith just setting at second receiver. And you, the winger there, Semasoni, just got caught biting in. And allowed Chapman unmarked on the edge. And he found the target, and Seth gets his first try of the campaign. And this time the flags go up. And the Reds now 12 points to 3, 11.5 gone. Again, on to that handy right boot. They're winning the territory battle very well early on. Across Harry Dowling on Charlie Meredith. Fair boot on both of them.
Just a call out. If you inadvertently picked up a ball on the far side of the field, would you return it, please? Thank you.
That one goes over the top. It's well collected eventually there from Leroy Few. To Ward. Gets the pass away to Toko. That one sends it wide. Now a chance for Saleh down the edge and palms out of a couple and throws it to no one. Has to go looking for it. Does Semasoni. And eventually he scoops it up. Etini Semasoni. Plan is the call as Fatapi ends up with it. Now off a standing start, Tavita. The vice captain. Oinga holds it up and crunch there. Silaga gets creamed over the top. But it is a high shot. It's a great chance now for Victoria to hit the corner. Find a way back into this contest. Henry Willis, the man given the penalty. That was some sort of hit as well. Goodwin up out of the line as well. Many finds Talia. As they inch their way towards the 22 and the dummy and go from the captain, and it gets hit over the top. So Victoria, can they mount some phases? And can they find a 5-pointer? Toko waiting for it. And backs himself as he rumbles towards his opposite number. Now for Oinga. Has a dance and a run on his own. And the breakdown pressure is good. A bit of passion there from Sangwani. Chanula over the top, gets the pivotal steal. So clean recycle. So the Reds with some front foot ball. The first try scorer, Arthi, gets it away nicely. Now Goodwin Gets out of a couple. Down the short side they go. Smith back on the inside. Now finding a way through. Back to Smith now. James Smith. As the Reds finding some confidence. Having to reach for it. Dowling again to Meredith. This time is a beautiful ball on the chest there of Durham. And he goes towards the 22, stays in before dragged out. Good defence from Ward and Galloway coming across for Victoria. And goes the way of the Victorians on that occasion. A red hand getting in the way. They cleared away. We'll come back for that scrum. Charlie Greaves, his hand getting in the way. So Ward gets away nice. Now a little chip over the top inside the 22. The bounce is there. The bounce collected for Finau. Now Finau goes over halfway. This is better from Victoria. Some free-flowing attack. Now then to go right. Need to shift it. They straighten through Talia. Advantage now as Ward has a crack on his own and takes a pretty concerned run up towards the middle. Field tips the pass away to Liuga. Slow ball coming. Outstanding start is Talia. Probably not the man you want at first receiver. The Reds offside. An innovative play from Victoria. And again, going to take 3. Scoreboard pressure, that's what they want it. They want to bridge that gap. Hamish Ward, the man to step up. Great chip and chase it was there from Sione Finau. There's the ping there from the Reds. Offside. So Hamish Ward for the extra 3. It's the same result from moments ago from exactly the same spot. The Reds 12-6, 19 gone. So back to Galloway. They go off the toe. Tough angle to work with. It'll be a Reds line out. Gaffney finds his target. And now, not what they're after. There is Broad Dowling. Trips over his own feet there. There's playing now for the Reds through Chanula. Trying to get his side back on the front foot. Dowling rips it away nicely. Van Hasteen, the man from South Africa out of Brisbane Boys College. Smith off his left foot and defend as well. James Smith now accelerates. Here goes Smith looking for support on the inside or the outside. Can't find it, so he gets pinged around the bootlaces. Need a scrum half here to the Reds. Now Faiafa. One more now to Arthur. Arthur's got numbers aplenty, and he finds his winger. And it's a good finish in the corner. Mitchell Durham gets another try for the Reds. Great attacking shape. And Cohen Arthur knew he had his winger unmarked on the fringes. And that's the man he found. 17-6, the Reds firmly in control of this contest. So Charlie Meredith from the paint. Strikes it and pushes it to the left-hand side. 17-6 remains your score, 22 gone in his first task. Super Rugby under 16s, round 2 action. Sent downtown, almost a bit of friendly fire there, but Salih ends up with it. And just takes the hit over halfway. So Victoria, can they find a try? Luga, Samoan powerhouse in this Victorian side, the big number 4. To Ward. Trying to get there. Forwards rumbling to Vita. He's been busy. Now for Toko. And from Tokarua in New Zealand. Gets the off-foot away. Now Fina. Going crossfield. Now relieves the pass to Vita. One more now. Here's quick hands out to Samasoni. This man's an athlete and full flight if they can find him some clear pasture. Ward. Oinga. One more now to Toko again. Plenty of work is the big number 8. Ihaka Rayatoko. Now a little dinking behind the grub. It's an option that was a free shot thanks to the advantage. Slow ball coming as Meredith juggles and then goes onto the toe, and he sends it over the head of Galloway. He's got some work to do. The bounce sits awkwardly, but it's landed just in the arms of Saleh on the inside. He bobbles it. And now here go the Reds through Arthur. Straightens, gets the pass away to his centre, but Galloway's there to pinch it away. Great work from Tate Galloway, staying alive in the contest and saves the day for his side. Now looking to exit. Lennox Ainga down the throat of Meredith. He'll go centre field to his fullback Smith. One more to the speedster. Straightening up the middle is Chapman. Runs out of room and concedes in the tackle. Now for Van Hastings. And Toko over the top. Gets the turnover for Victoria. Trying to spark your side, get those energy levels up in what is some tough conditions here in Brisbane. Number 16 on the field for Victoria, Nathaniel Tofune. He can't find a positive start as the Reds end up with it. Now they give away the penalty to Victoria. So all that good work comes to nothing in the end.
Sam's line. Victoria. Victoria. Get him open. Get him open. Thank you. Get all.
Ball boys had to work for that one. So to go plenty of yardage to find the pill. He does so. Well done from the young man. So the Reds back to live action. They get a clean set from that line out and playing short. As Goodwin steams onto it after a good ball there from Chanula. Now they go left-hand side. Meredith out to his centre. Arthby. To the right-hand side they go. And holds onto the borders. Moses for the Uffa. A wayward pass over the top. It's staying alive for Smith now. He takes it just outside the 40 for the Reds. 17-6. And then from the side, the call from Chanula. So a let off there for Victoria.
Center's line. Center's line.
Again, line out, an absolute issue for Victoria. Many. In fact, that was Tafune having the issues. So the Reds turn it over and Goodwin will bring it back as Meredith goes along the floor this time. Sends it in behind and straight through to the keeper. He's got some sort of boot, this Charlie Meredith, and you know what? It's another one, 50-22. That just skipped away there from Lennox Inga.
Center's here, boys.
And this time the line-out Warriors goes for the Reds this time.
10. You're inside. Inside. Outside now. Take it outside. Take it outside. Just there, mate.
And that right there is a real coach killer
You tapped it and you walked outside the 23, so you're outside now.
for Victoria. As the referee just said, he was inside, then he tapped it and went outside and then kicked into the touch. So we'll come back to where we were just moments ago as the Reds have a second bite of the cherry at line-out time. Can they make it count this time? Yes, they can. Down for Willis. It's at the back of the Gaffney. He peels off on his own right-hand side and does well to stay in the field of play. There's Noah Gaffney. Now the Reds. We're heading to the final 5 in this first half. Arthur, he's been busy in this first term. As the forwards, they're going to pick and go here. Gaffney tips away the pass to Bradford. Slow ball coming. This time it's Van Hasteen. Inside the 5 they go. One out runs. Faleafa.
Lock on and a tackle there. Back here.
So we'll come back for that first penalty.
4 and 5 blue to the side. Perhaps some more. Through them. Yeah. Through the Reds. Through.
So the Reds on the attack and in the box seat once again. 5 metres away. The line out, well taken. It's at the back and now looking to go straight through the middle. Are the Queenslanders. Faleafa. He's short. Gaffney's there. He's going to have a crack from close quarters. Gaffney. He can't get there. The forwards winding up. Wave after wave, another advantage. Now Faleafa tips the pass away. One more now. Bradford gets it away. And the tip pass does the job. And Nate Tifitu, the man from Toowoomba Grammar, on to the score sheet. 115 kilos of the best for that young man. And he won't be denied. Great skills from the forwards. To the change, the point of attack. A couple of tip passes. Get a loose shoulder. And they found a way through. The Reds now 22 points to 6. 33 gone.
Mate, that's 30 seconds.
Meredith adds the extra 2. There's 24-6. The Reds firmly in control of this contest so far. Allowed to bounce and roll into touch from that restart. So Victoria, can they have the final say in this first half? Trying to bridge that gap and find a 5-pointer. Contestable over the breakdown. And the help didn't arrive, and Henry Willis gets it done for the Reds.
On this line here. That's center. After that. Edge of the line, center.
No one's misfired, and
First look on my blue, and then my red. That's
just a knock on there from both sides, but it won't matter because that'll be half-time here at Ballymore Stadium in round 2 action of Super Rugby under 16s. And it is the Reds leading the Victorians 24 points to 6. Second half action coming up very soon. The Reds in control here at Ballymore.
This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life.
Welcome back to Stan Sports, live coverage of Super Rugby under 16s from a beautiful Ballymore Stadium. And at the moment, it's the Reds firmly in control of this contest. They lead the Victorians 24 points to 6. Let's run you through these first half highlights. And it was the Reds who wasted no time. 90 seconds on the clock, and Arthie, the big number 12, did this off his left foot, and he had only eyes for the try line, that man, and a good little left foot dink as well. And he found the opener for the Reds. For the Victorians, they wanted points and they wanted scoreboard pressure. Ward added 3 to the board. Then the avalanche of points would come from the Reds. And this time it was all too easy. The back line doing an absolute job. And over the top was Chapman, who would fly it around for another 5-pointer for the Reds. And the trend continued for the Victorians. Happy to take 3, and they did exactly that. 6 points on the board for Victoria. For the Reds, they just kept going and they kept on cashing in with 5. This time, Arthie in control again, and would relieve his other winger this time for Durham in the corner to get on the score sheet. And then the big men had enough of these wingers scoring tries. They wanted to step up and get involved as well. And it was a beautiful tip pass, and Nate Tafitu, who would find a way through for the final try in that first half, and sets up a handy buffer for the Queensland Reds in round 2 of Super Rugby men's under 16s. 4 tries to 0 is how it stands. Meredith, 2 tries, 2 conversions from 4 attempts. And Ward, pretty handy off the tee as well with those 2 penalty kicks. The work to do for the Victorians, but the Reds firmly in control as we get set for the second half action coming up very soon. Welcome back to our live coverage of Super Rugby under 16s. Here from Brisbane, round 2 action, the Reds and Victoria going toe-to-toe live on Stan Sport and across our Rugby Australia YouTube channels as well. And it's been one-way traffic in the opening term. The Reds looking the goods in attack so far, and that man's been a pillar. Kyron Arthie Number 12 jersey, a great first half from that man. 24-6 is your score. Jordan Hughes with you in commentary as we get set for this second half, live from Ballymore Stadium in Brisbane. The Reds to get things started once again. And what is a massive weekend of rugby live on Stan Sport. And tomorrow it's all about Australia versus New Zealand. From 12 midday all the way up to 8 p.m. It's the Aussies battling the Kiwis. The Australian under-18s taking on New Zealand secondary schools. We said the Australian schoolboys take on Fiji before that as well. And then, of course, Bledisloe 2 and James Slipper. His 151st and last game in the green and gold as they take on the All Blacks from the West, live on Stan Sport and the Nine Network as well. So much coming away this weekend. So the referees are ready, and so are we. Second half action, ready to get moving here from Brisbane. It's down to the chief playmaker for Victoria, Oenga, who boots it straight down the throat, and then the big man winding up. Goodwin from the back fence. So the Reds now go about their work once again. Peliafa. Now for Goodwin. Goes in a skinny short side. Merida pops away. Oh, that's good skills and good hands from Smith. Now down the edge. Goes Durham again. Chips over the top. Gets a deflection. Back into the arms of Dowling. So a bit of luck going the way of the Reds. It's Willis. Has to reach for it, then drives the legs towards the 5. Playing advantage once more now. The Reds in the box seat to score the opener in this second term. Now the forwards just rumble their way up the middle. Dowling waiting, now shifts it. The crossfield kick there from Meredith, looking to find the target. The bounce is a kind one for all involved. Stays in the field of play, then scooped up there from Greaves. But it will be a knock on. We'll come back for the penalty, and a good option there for Meredith. Once again, this young playmaker's got a fair boot on him. So now the Reds, they're going to waste no time here. Having a crack with a pick and go, but they get it all wrong on that occasion. Obstruction the call from the Reds forward pack. So ball taken at line-out time from Talia. So Ward, who's been illustrious in this first half, as is this man, Toko, the Victorians' best, no doubt. But Tavita this time gets pinged from side entry, right in front of the referee. And it's those sort of penalties have been crueling the men from Victoria all afternoon. Ball taken off the top. Van Hasty. The Reds on the charge and on the rampage. And they get the first blow in this second half. And coming out with it is Henry Willis with the try. The forwards have been so dominant, and again the rolling ball finally gets on cue. And the Reds extend their lead 29-6 here in Brisbane. So Charlie Meredith, Sunshine Coast Grammar product, sends that one off cue. Can't find it. Score remain 29-6. The Reds with a perfect start in this second half.
Try the Reds.
So Reds once again just going to go about their work as a try scorer Willis. Lays it back nicely as Dowling finds his number 10, Meredith. Up and above, here he goes. Semisoni takes that one cleanly. A bit of chance to run for the big man, but he's cut down superbly there from Smith around the legs. And now the penalty's given away. And again, side entry. Having some real issues at breakdown time. As Victoria makes some changes and brings some fresh legs onto the park, try and spark something for their side. As Dowling again shifts it away. Centre field option is the play, and this one's going to be Chanula untouched. Oh, he's got the speed on the outside. Strength, speed, and 5 points to Sangwani Chanula. You can't stand off the big man like that. An outside centre at full flight. Look at the work here. A massive miscommunication between Galloway and Tocco in the midfield. He went straight through the middle, and then the fullback wanted absolutely nothing to do with big Chanula at full flight. And he gets his first of 2025. And this time Meredith makes no mistake. The Reds in cruise control now, 36-6. So back rolling for the Reds. That one skied off the edge of the boot and finds the line. And here come the bomb squad for the Queensland Reds. 16, Xavier Hill, Mitch Wallace, 17, and 18, Harry O'Hare. All fresh onto the field. Ready to take things up another gear at scrum time. And a good shift from the starting pack as well. Faliafa, Gaffney, and Tufitu all having a good showing. And that one's skied away, and the Reds pinch it. So Dowling, the man aligned with the East Tigers. Finds Bradford at a nudgy. 200 centimetres of the man. And gets a penalty for his side as well. No roll the call. Victoria continue to give cheap meters to the Reds with these penalties and lack of discipline. An easy collection off the top. Now Meredith has to reach for it. The try scorer from moments ago, Chanula. Again, he takes some stopping up towards the 22. He rumbles it up. Now the new man, Harry O'Hare. That one's left behind by all parties. Chanula off the boot. And that one's gone forward. I found a hand in there. Looks like a late call came from the assistant. And just missed time there for the new men. Getting the calls in motion. See here, the timing was just off, and it was probably a ball there for Xavier Hill. Going a little chip over the top, not a bad option. Aingar needs a good bounce to land back into the Victorians, but it doesn't go that way at all. It's a man in red, Willis. Gets a hold of it now in prime. Attacking territory, ready to unleash something with ball in hand is Boats. Now Meredith sends a bullet pass on the outside. Here goes Greaves this time. Bumps out of Semasoni. As the Reds weaving their way through traffic. Free shot now coming up for the Reds. Boats shapes the pass but takes the hit. Left hand side they go. Meredith out to Trinula again on the outside. Pops it back to Smith, who's pretty handy with ball in hand himself. Good tackle there from Semasoni. Dowling rips it away and finds Van Hastings. And again, Smith off a standing start. Finds Greaves back on the inside to Trinula. Now he goes through and now bobbles it and then flicks it back on the inside. Play on is the call for Smith. And it's all at walking pace at this point. And after all that, the assistant found a foot in touch. I'll take a look at it here. Looks to be Trinula here. Gets it. Blade of grass. Oh, I thought that may have been in there, but play the line out. Tough call. By many. And that one's there for the taking there. Oh, O'Hare. If he caught that, he was gone. But it's still going to be a short arm to the Reds. The tapping going is Meredith, and now they wind up through Hill, right in front of the sticks, the Queensland Reds. Picking and going now is O'Hare again. O'Hare's over. There's his try. He missed his first chance, but takes his second. Harry O'Hare for the Reds. And the Reds crack 40. 41 points to 6. Kick to come. Number 18 here just saw his chance to pick and go. What an abrasive character. Runs straight over the top of his opposite prop. And Meredith wastes no time. 43-6. It's a rousing performance so far from the Queenslanders. Good contestable option in the air. That's going to be the way forward for the Victoria side. They need ball in their hand, but at the moment it's not going their way whatsoever. And now they go on the outside through Arthur again, and Arthur goes through. Now he muscles his way over halfway.
Never on the ball.
No scrum half. Eventually, Durham steps in. Now Meredith gets the pass. Smith plays some bit of backdoor shape as the good goes the outside through Kerwin, the new man on the field, Tom Kerwin. He's a live wire with ball in hand. Ralph Labor is a new scrum half as well. Smith of a standing start.
Yep.
Goes through. Oh, he's weaving his way through as James Smith palms away nicely. The bounce is an absolute shocker, and Samasoni scoops it up.
Advantage. Red's not on. Good enough.
Advantage for Victoria. They're going to have a run from their own 22 here. This is good play. It's the only female. Now the chance to kick it up field.
Yes, sir.
Good take it line out time. There's Toko in the midfield.
Leave it. Good job.
Gets it away nicely.
Strip, play on.
But again, Victoria unable to hold on to their own ball, and Fraser Boakes rips it away. Now for Smith. That's a good pass over the top. The bounce is kind. Here goes Smith. Big Riker Smith releases and goes again. Now passes down the outside. Oh, Durham's got to sprint all the way home. Mitchell Durham will just cruise it in. Another score for the Reds. That's good play there from the replacement. Baraka Smith keeping his feet and the presence of mind to relieve his speedy winger. 48-6. A chance to crack 50 for the Queensland Reds. And the strike is perfect. It's a half century to the Queensland Reds. 50 points to 6. Conversion there from Ralph Label. And they have continued the momentum in this tournament. Wallace takes that one pretty safely in the end. And they're running crossfield into the contact is Willis. Label. Good pass away, Smith again, and relieves the speed. So here goes Durham again. Down that right-hand flank, inside, outside, and we'll take the hit. Label setting up some momentum to keep on steaming forward. Oh, the Queenslanders.
Leave it. He has to roll. He has to roll.
Caught in the thick of things there. Titus up in Nuru. Caught underneath and gets pinged for no roll. Trapped in there.
I red on a line, blue a metre. Blue. This way, blue. Open up. There you go. Let's go. That's good to go.
So Hilt goes to Nathan Van Hastings.
Up
And
now.
now it's back to Xavier Hilt as the forwards just keep moving up towards the try line, about 18 away from home. Make that 15. Here they go again, the Reds.
He's fine, he's to the centre.
Still moving.
Ball's over you.
Xavier Hill, they're rolling just outside the 5.
You can't be catching the ball. You got to use it. Scrum.
And the referee said use it.
No, shoulders on. He's holding on with his arm, not his shoulder. I caught him out of it. You got to use the ball once you become attached to your shoulder. Scrum, Victoria. No, he has to know as well when he's detached. Crouch! Ball! This way. What's on, Wes? What's on, Wes? Alright. Let's just take our time, okay? Let's set it right. Focus on your 1 step at a time. Let's get long binds, boys. Good go. Crouch! Bind! Set! Stay up! Advantage.
Advantage to Victoria at scrum time. And that's an easy exit coming up.
18 red.
Harry O'Hare, the man pinged on that occasion. So a chance for Lennox Inga to escape his own 22. And does that want to go? Oh, it's going to stay in the field of play. So the Reds now run it back. Centre field, Smith. Out to Trinula. One more now to Arthin. Here they go again. Queuing up on the outside. And the new man, Kerwin, gets another try for the Reds. It's a counter-attack masterclass.
And the score, the try scored by Tom Dubai for the Reds. Kick to come.
$55 to 6. And there's the strike coming around off the paint. Score remains 55-6. Great try in the end. Counter attack. Tom Tugai Kerwin, the man with the score. And the Reds well and truly in cruise control now.
Conversion unsuccessful. The score 55-6.
Now going across the face, Victoria. Can they finish on the right note? Left-hand side, they shift it.
Tackle now, release him!
Slow ball coming. Ward having a snipe. Ward bounces away from one. Here goes Hamish Ward. The best chance they've had all afternoon. In good territory. Silaga at a Shepparton Rugby Club.
Good rip.
But he coughs it up and it's ripped away now. Trinula. And here they go again, the Reds. Popping off the deck nicely. The kick in behind, but going to come back. The assistant has his flag up. Bats it down nicely. Victoria of a standing start. Shifts it away as Toko gets things moving. Now they go to left-hand flanks. Holds it up nicely. Here goes Fatappi. And again, just at the final hurdle, they do everything right. And then they lose control of it on the way down. Durrani Fatappi. It was a great line from the centre. They're now down the right-hand side. Chips it over the top to Durham.
Yep. Come back. Late tackle. Number 8.
I'm just confirming that last try scorer from the Reds, Tom
Number 8,
Tulgai,
late tackle.
was the man who found the try line down that left-hand edge. Great impact he's making off the field. The man from Townsville.
Boys, in line with your props, boys. In line with your props. Yep. Just wait. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Just wait, just wait. Just wait. We're good with subs? Yeah, we're good? Alright, cool. Alright, thanks, mate. Let's go.
Clean off the top. Just not staying straight, so short arm goes away Victoria as we head into our final 8 minutes of this contest.
Marks inside. Kick from inside. That's inside, boys. Foot on line is inside. Red ball. Cool. Yep, just there, boys.
Xavier Hill with the throw. He misses everyone on the way through, but ends up in the arms of O'Hare. Allowed to play on. Shanula, he's been enormous in the midfield this afternoon. As I say that, he gets picked away. So now going deep in behind. Good grubber, and then it's going to bobble into touch. That one's gone off the shin, and it's play on now for Victoria. So Samasoni with a chance to run. Samasoni. Now it's picked up. Here goes Tugai. Oh, he's going to get called back. The flyer was away.
He's on the ball. Ball pops out, and he's offside.
But offside the call.
Offside. You're in front of the ruck when the ball comes out. You're in front of the ruck when the ball comes out. Offside.
Off the top and sacked straight away for Victoria. So now they need to go to their back line off the get-go. Now to the right-hand side. Tuppy takes it here, and again a loose carry, and Arthur says, I'll take that, thank you very much. Inside the 22 and kicks it, and on a couple of bounces is Semisonic, who brings it back. Ward now fires it out to Toko. Once again, he's had some sort of day and what's been a tough day at the office for the Victorians. Now for Finau, flicks out the back door to find Galloway, the man from Endeavour Hills. To Vida now.
Good steal.
And the steal is good. The steal is clean there from Wallace. Now down the short side they go. Arthur in a beautiful line. Straightens, beats one off that left foot again. And the fend. Oh, this man is absolutely brilliant this afternoon. And Kyron Arthur won't be denied. Another score.
The score now is 16-6.
First of the line off the get-go. That's one, that's two, three. And then he will cruise it in. He's a presence in the midfield. And his form has been on show this afternoon. His second try, he opened the scoring and potentially gets one to close out the day. And that one's chipped over for two more, 62-6.
Conversion from Ralph Davis. Score 62-6.
Back underway with Hamish Ward and Smith. Gets it away and they just club that one downtown. And Finau's there for the pickings. He'll bring it back and try some feet. He's hit pretty hard in the contact, and again, the Reds are abrasive on both sides of the ball. Around the corner, Silaga this time. There's Ward, slinging that one. Left-hand side is Coffin.
Scrum.
With another scrum to the Queensland Reds as we, in our final moments of this round two fixture. Do the Reds have one more in them? Backline set to the left-hand side. And that's the way they go through their danger man, Arthur, who fires it out to Chanula. One more now to Smith around the corner. Here goes Two-Guy. Little chip over the top. The chasers are coming. The chasers are coming. Oh, guess who? Chanula gets the perfect bounce. And will score under the sticks for the Reds.
Try to send one each another.
Sengwani Chanula, the Brisbane Grammar product, is having some sort of day out. Beautiful little chip over the top, great vision. And the Reds were queuing up and snatched out of the hands there of Coffin. 67 points to 6. Straight down the throat of Tom Tugai, the man from Kerwin State High School in Townsville. That's a good impact since coming onto the field. As Bradford swats him away. We're on referee's time now. Janula. Arthur again. So hard to stop in contact, this man. Look at him go. Still going is Kyron Arthur. Now relieves the pass to his centre partner. Janula wants a hat trick, but he won't get it. Semasoni cuts him down, but he pops it away nicely. As TJ Leo makes the hit, and that one's gone forward on both sides. And the referee has seen enough here at Ballymore Stadium. And the Queensland Reds open their account in a dominant display in their first clash of Super Rugby under 16s. Full-time score, the Reds 69, Victoria 6. It was 24-6 at the break, and let's run you through some of these second half highlights because there are some absolute beauties in there because the Reds came out on an absolute tear in that second half. Victoria didn't score another point, and they were just dominant from the get-go. And their forwards set the tone, set the platform. This rolling maul was all class from the back. The big man doing a job. That would be Willis to score that try. And this still a bit of individual brilliance in the midfield. The outside centre, Trunula, virtually untouched in the end. Around one, around the last defender. And Trunula, his first of two. Great afternoon for that man. And then some quick thinking. Look at the new man, O'Hare. Number 18 is picking and going from the back of the ruck, and the power won't be denied for the big man. This the points kept on coming. Riker Smith this time, the release and go would find Durham down the edge. He would do enough and make it a bit easier for his kicker as well. And then the Queensland Reds just unleashed a bit of attacking, counter-attack at the very best. Janula, and then Arthur again, and the new man, Tugai. He's all fast down the edge, the young speedster. And that's the way they'll go again. This time it was just individual brilliance from Kyron Arthur. He's a talented prospect. Here's the number 12. Strong with ball in hand and great rugby IQ. And then the final try of the day, just moments ago, was pretty special as well. Tugai, little chip over the top, and coming forward, Trunula, a very beautiful bounce. And a perfect way to cap off a sensational afternoon for the Queensland Reds. They were so impressive from start to finish. We'll check out the full breakdown here this afternoon at Ballymore Stadium. The Reds were clinical. 10 tries to zip is how it stands. 2 for Arthur, Durham and Trunula. Merida 4 from 7 for the boot, and Labour 3 from 4 and coming on as well. And that wraps up our coverage. The Queensland Reds clinical in their first outing in Super Rugby under 16s. We thank you for your company across Stan Sport and our Rugby Australia channels. The Reds finish on top, and we'll see you very soon for more action live on Stan Sport. A big day of rugby coming your way tomorrow. Australia versus New Zealand will headline a beautiful Saturday afternoon. In the meantime, my name is Jordan Hughes. Until next time, bye for now.